Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. I was trying to decide what to use all these notebooks for, because if you've been paying attention, you know I have 30,000 of them. And I have a hard time wanting to use these patterned ones because they're like special edition, they're limited time, I can't get it again. But why am I buying these notebooks if I'm not going to use them? So last year for the warehouse sale, I got the 2 special editions layers notebook. One of them, I don't think I've put anything in. The neutral one is where I'm keeping track of my financial baby steps. This one, I am going to keep track of like a bucket list, which I hate the term bucket list, but I couldn't think of a different word for it. So I am putting, excuse me. Back in January when I got my first Silk and Sonder, I filled up a whole page of all the things that I wanted to accomplish. And I put in 2021, a lot of them will not happen this year. I'm very well aware that they will not happen this year. But I took that list and I put it in here. And so then I'm highlighting it and putting when it was completed and kind of going, everything in gray is stuff that is like ongoing, like develop a good self-care routine. That's not something, that's like, okay, I've got my self-care routine, it's done. It's something that's like always going to be ongoing. So I feel like if at the end of the year, I feel like I've got a good routine, then I'll mark it done. Same with a lot of these other things. But I just kind of wanted to go over with you guys to show you like what some of my like goals are. So we'll start with some that are already done, like my $1,000 emergency fund. Ashley Furniture, I financed Declan's bed, and it was under my mom's name, so I did want to pay that off super quick. So I did do that. Paying off 3 of my credit cards, start funding my sinking funds, keeping better track of business taxes because I didn't do that at all last year. And it just kind of made tax time a little stressful. A lot of it is about like paying off debt, refinancing my car, and reading. I've got reading all of the Harry Potter books again. Right now I'm on number 5. Reading all of the Nicholas Sparks books. I love me a good Nicholas Sparks book. Paying off more debt, taking a vacation with just me and Declan. And I'm not talking about like a big vacation. I'm talking about like a weekend somewhere that's just us. I got a new computer for my business. Make new friends. Where I live, I have one friend and she works nights and I work days. So we don't really see each other. Otherwise, I don't have any friends in town. The rest of my friends live out of state. So I just kind of want a social life. More paying off debt. I do want to read all the Harry Potter books to Declan. But right now he's just a little uninterested in sitting for chapter books right now. Talking to my dad more often. We talk like maybe twice a month. And I don't really like that. I would like to talk more. Having a weekend getaway by myself. Maybe starting a blog. I don't know. That's been on my to-do list for like 10 years. Get a handle on my mental health and on my physical health. More reading. Debt-free Christmas. And yeah, so I've got plenty of space for this. But mostly I just wanted to know like what kind of stuff you guys have on your like goals lists. How do you keep track of it? How do you, because I believe that if you don't write it down, it's never going to happen. You need to write it somewhere. And some of these things will have to happen, like teaching Declan to tie his shoes or riding his bike without training wheels, which is one of our goals for this summer, actually. Both of my cats need a vet checkup. Like, it's not necessarily goals, but it is stuff that I need to get done and I need to make sure get done. I don't think my cats have been to the vet since, like, Finn hasn't been to the vet since he got fixed, and Mika hasn't been to the vet since she had this little eye infection. And that's been like 5 or 6 years. So like a couple of the things are things that I do need to do, but they're on here as goals because they've been on my to-do list for a long time. And so that's just kind of where I'm at. I did put a sticky note over here because we took a spontaneous weekend trip, but we have family that lives there, and for their privacy, I didn't want to show where we went because it's not a very big town. But yeah, like buying a house, that's not going to happen this year. I know that. So yeah, some of the stuff will happen this year. Some of it won't. I just needed a tangible place to write it all down besides in my Silk and Sonder that's from January that I'm probably not going to look at that often. And this way it's in a place, it'll be with the rest of my notebooks. It's on my shelf. I can just quickly grab it, add more goals, or highlight ones that I've done. But yeah. Anyway, so how do you guys keep track of your goals or your ongoing, never-ending to-do lists like this one? Because this is basically a long to-do list. But yeah, how do you guys keep track of it? How do you accomplish these things? Yeah, just let me know. Just let's start a conversation, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. I just wanted to hop on and kind of talk about that with you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.